Hey everybody, welcome back, and today I'm doing a video request, so to speak, for my friend Sherry, who said that she was not familiar with Vexx's coloring books, so I thought I would do a flip of the three that I have. It'll probably be a relatively quick flip. I might pause here and there and maybe get chatty, maybe not say anything, but thought I would go through and do a flip of the books, so in case anyone else may not be familiar with this artist and the books, I would go through and show you. So the first one is Creatopia. I think I put them in order of publishing date. I believe this is 2020. So this is, I believe, the oldest one. And this is the cover. There are some pages in here that are works in progress. There will be some that I finished. This is obviously like a work in progress, but there's always a really cool nameplate page. We have this one. Now this one is, it's a coloring book, but it also has sections in it that lets you add to the page. So there will be pages like this that you would color. But then there's a page like this where you can put your own doodling on the other part of the empty part of the butterfly. This is really good paper too. This is really good quality paper. It's a little smooth. There's not a lot of tooth to it, but you can do, since it's one-sided, see, doodle in the tentacles, that's what it says. Since it's one-sided, you could, use markers, gel pens, various other mediums for this one. I've done a lot less in this than I thought I did. I like this. I might actually go through and try to do this where I finished the snake's body with little doodles, kind of in his style. This one has a lot of smaller, I like this one a lot of smaller pages, or smaller doodles, smaller pictures to do, whereas some of the ones in his later books are just covered, from side to side with something to color. So this one's always caught my eye. I like when he does the very bold lines on his line art. This one's really fun. Fill the page with guinea pigs. That would be really fun to do. So if you're someone that draws, and this is the one I did the other night, the video I did with the rainbow color pencil. But if you're someone that draws, this is a perfect one for you because it gives you a chance to do some drawing on top of coloring. It's giving you some space to fill in and have some fun with it. Here's one of the ones I was talking about where it's just a full page. I like these. I love these. There's a couple in these. I think there's more in his other books. This is one I did a long time ago. Yeah, see, I like these a lot. These are fun pages. A lot of possibilities with these pictures. Might be going a little fast, but I have 3 books to get through, so I don't want this to be a painfully long video. But and then there's the end. So there we go. That was Creatopia. Creatopia. I figured that there's an O there. I'm so used to somebody else's books. Alright, we got this one. I just got this one recently. I got it at Ollie's for like $2.99. This one is from 2022. Mythotopia. This one is cool. Obviously, I started on the nameplate. Nameplates take a while because this one's very busy, but... And I have not really done too much in this book at all. I like this one a lot. I would have done full price for this book too, but finding it at Ollie's for $3.99 was also a great deal. I love this picture. I have quite a few favorites in here and ones that I definitely know I want to do. This one is awesome. This one too, I like the ones he does where he has faces in them. Doodletopia has a lot of those in there, and I love those pictures. Now this one's really cool because he has art in here from other artists from Instagram that he features in here, and you can see on the side he gives a little information on who they are and then adds their art. I thought that was really cool. That he's kind of showcasing other artists in this book. I like this one too. This is one of my favorites. It's like a doodle kitsune. And there's another one. Another person, artist, guest artist, you should say. Again, the bold. I love the bold line art. This is another one I want to do. Another cool guest artist. This is another one of my favorites. That one's always fun. I always go through when I first get a book and like look through them, you know, and see what pages kind of grab me first, and those are the ones I'm going to go to and work on first for sure. Apparently I have not done a one in here yet, but I did recently get this. Well, not recently, but months and months ago. That's another guest artist. See, this one I love. I absolutely love this one. That one's really cool. And I am very well aware that this style is not for everybody. And that's fine and good. I love his books. I love his style. This one's really cool. There's a lot of like gray scaling to it, which would make it a lot of fun to color. This, you'll see this face again in another book. This one's fun too. And then we have one more set of guest artists there. There we go. All right, and that one was Mythotopia. Now the last one, this one I've colored in quite a few pages because this book I just fell in love with when I got it. And absolutely love this one. Doodletopia. I believe this is 2024, excuse me. So this is relatively new. This is last year. And I actually did the nameplate page completely. So, shock and surprise. You know, and some of these, obviously, this is definitely a, you know, a work in progress because it's a big double spread page. And really, once you get past the double spreads, now you're looking at one-sided stuff. Once you get past the intro page. I did this one. This one was actually a buddy color with somebody on TikTok. I did in June. And, you know, I did go through this one again and say, oh, this is a favorite. This is one that it's a work in progress. You know, I'd go through and go, oh, I really love this page. This is a favorite. And then I would, you know, I promise you the ones that I did that, I've already colored. I really, really like this book a lot. And I like sort of what I like about these two is like there's that realism of the bear and then the doodles. It just looks really cool. The fun thing about some of these too is that the background is free and open and you can do whatever you'd like with the background. Once you color the picture, you can have a good time with the background. If you wanted to, you could make this look like a brick wall, you know, something like that. Here is one of my favorite pictures I've colored from this book. I love this picture. Again, I like the faces. I like when he incorporates the faces. This one was just fun, and I like that there's just little bits in here that are just fun, small bits you could do. This one was really fun to do. This is the one that was in the other book you saw, but more of a full, of course, this was one of my favorites, so I, of course, colored it like right away. I love this one. This will probably be the next one I do in this book. This one's really cool. And some of the line work is a little intricate, light, you know, a lot of little stuff, very small details in some of these pictures. Those will be a little more difficult, and there's just another fun, easy one I could do. I like the circle separation a lot. And there's another one I did that I thought was super cute. Another set of cool faces. This one is pretty neat. Again, I like this one because it's got the face in it, and her eyes are like stars, got stars in them, so that's going to be a fun one to color. My brain just immediately goes, make her skin blue. This is what I want. Another cool face one. I do like the dragons. And I really like these busy pictures because you can just sit down and do a couple of pieces of it when you feel like it. You know, let's just come back to it. And you get some meme fun in there. If you know, you know. Again, this would be fun to do with markers or watercolor because, like I said, this paper is very thick. You could do water medium on this real easy because it's one-sided. And you've got these big, bold lines of color that you could just go through. And there is one other double-sided, but it is a cute wiener dog with doodles on it, so I thought that was really cool at the end. And that's it. You reach the end of the page. End of the book. So yeah, this is my favorite of his books because I've done the most pictures in this one. But the other two I like just as well. So I hope that you enjoyed the flip through of my Vexx coloring books, and I've got to look at this artist if it's your first time. If it's not your first time, if you know who Vexx is, and you see we have the same books and you want a buddy color in one of the books, please drop me a comment. Let me know. Message me on Instagram. Let me know you want a buddy color in a Vexx book with me. I'd love to do a buddy color in one of these books. I think that would be a lot of fun. Anyway, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, you give it a thumbs up, drop me a comment, and say hi. I'll see you guys next time.